What's up, guys? So today we're finally gonna get to try Wukong, and I'm actually gonna start it with a support build instead of Nuker, just so that we can try it out, but I'll definitely try the Nuker build in I think tomorrow or the day after. But right now I basically have him in kind of the same type of build that you will see on Ramandus, that he has a little bit of resistance and little bit of accuracy with around 450 resistance and 470 accuracy. It should be enough that often the enemy champions with polymorph that isn't 6-star won't have enough accuracy to actually polymorph him, but of course some of them will do, and he will definitely get polymorphed many times during this video. But he's also kind of fast, not extremely tanky, but a little bit tanky. Or actually, with that defense he's not tanky at all, to be honest, but he's a little bit fast, has some accuracy and resistance, and let's see how it goes. With his passive reviving him every 3 turns, he gets easily back into the game, so that's not really the tankiness isn't really the main concern that I have with him. And that's why I'm actually thinking that I'm really interested to try him as Nuker, because if you have a tanky team then he will keep coming back, though the issue might of course be that he's not gonna have enough damage in the meta where you need something like Georgit, Taras, or Rotos or Harima to kill actually any kind of teams. Like, you need either massive ignore defense or stacking damage increase to threaten teams with Maritska and Siphi. But still, he does have that one really hard hitting skill, so we will see how it goes. But so the thing that we're gonna try in the support build, and I was already testing it a lot yesterday, but the issue was that it was very windy here and my electricity went going on and off, so I didn't end up making a video yesterday about Wukong, and maybe it was better so that I actually got to play with him a lot even before I made the video. But he will counter Stoneskin. He's basically the best counter in the game against Stoneskin. His ship will always go through it, and it won't be blocked by immunity or Stoneskin set. And that gives you some strategy that maybe you could polymorph the enemy UDK, who is in a slow build and 6-piece Stoneskin. You could polymorph it at the start of the fight and maybe get a couple kills when it's dead, and then kill it afterwards without Stoneskin much easier. Or you could do some, like, people could come up with some alternative tactics. Like, one thing I was testing yesterday, but it didn't end up being as good as I was hoping, because Init is so squishy and it's kind of hard to do it. But if you polymorph something and then it gets back from the polymorph without buffs with 50% health, they would be kind of suspectable to kill with something like Initve and blocking revive, but that didn't end up being as good as I was hoping it would be. But let's start the first fight with kind of my typical stuff that I'm going with Rotos and Staldos, but I'm thinking that maybe I will put Helicat back into the full damage build and maybe steal some gear from Staldos and try that way as well. But yeah, I think probably people will find some use for Wukong as a support champion in Platinum Arena Reset, because he is one of those champions that you could polymorph something like Stoneskin UDK or Stoneskin Maritska, and you could both disable their passives for a turn and you could get rid of their Stoneskin. And there's basically nothing else that can counter Stoneskin. Now, bombs can a bit. Maybe this is a good fight where we could try the disabling the UDK Stoneskin. Yeah, I mean, burns don't work in practice. They tried to buff them against Stoneskin. They are not viable. Bombs in very specific situations, if you have like what's it called? How can I not remember the name? The legendary Void Barbarian champion that can spread bombs. You basically need that and very specific stuff to use bombs, and even then they are very inconsistent and niche. Okay, so it's in a 6-piece Stoneskin, as they pretty much always are, and also in immunity. And unless he resists it, which he can, you still need resistance with this skill. But now he's polymorphed, so now that he doesn't have either UDK, I mean UDK is gonna get, it's only 1 turn sheep, it's not 2 turns. But if my Rotos didn't get slept there, since we banned the Harima and we polymorphed the UDK, I could have easily killed Sifi, like one-shotted it there, but now she has Whale too, and it's not that easy. But even though UDK is back into the game, since it only was 1 turn polymorph, it doesn't have Stoneskin. Normally it would take me like 4 minutes until the Stoneskin ends, but now he's half HP and doesn't have Stoneskin, so we have a lot easier time getting rid of it. And this is basically the pitch for the support Wukong, and you guys should definitely try it and tell me if you come up with any other ideas how to use this as well. Okay, so he does have a lot of polymorph in his team, so if we use the A3, which is gonna steal our buffs, it's very likely that Wukong is gonna get polymorphed. Okay, he didn't get this time, and he is built in resistance though. Let's not forget about that part. Was it 470 resistance that he had? So yeah, okay, probably none of these have enough accuracy, none of them is 6-star polymorph. But the good thing about this is that because of the Wukong passive, even if he dies because he's squishy or he gets polymorphed and so on, he gets back into the game very fast, so he's going to be very annoying to the enemy teams. And might be kind of good support champion for Rotos or some kind of tanky teams, kind of like how I generally use, because even if my team isn't super threatening to the enemy, they are generally tanky enough that I can stay in the fight for many turns, and Wukong is gonna get many revives and be very annoying to the enemy team. And see, he still has the stun on the A1 as well, even though it isn't 100% chance. Okay, so there is the first fight with Wukong. We can see that the enemy banned the Duchess and our team kind of looks squishy and easy. Now granted, the enemy also doesn't have the most scary team in the game, but Wukong was very useful in this fight. So that's basically gonna be the theme of today, that we're gonna try to use Wukong. Yesterday I did several fights with him and I was kind of testing in it the Wukong combination and so on. And he was actually banned very often. I think maybe 50% or more of the time they were actually banning my Wukong, which was kind of funny, but if they do it, then that means I get Rotos in the fight, so I'm totally okay if the enemies are very afraid of Wukong. But yeah, today it's not going to be damage build. I'm very excited to try it in a damage build as well though. But it's gonna cost 150 games to go back and forth on it, so I'm probably gonna do it a few times, to be honest. I already know, but I don't want to do it too many times, so I'm first testing this thoroughly and then I'm going to the damage build, and then I'm like trying to make up my mind how I want to use him. But to be honest, I think probably the optimal way for me to use him would be as a nuker in live arena and as a support on Platinum Arena Reset. That's what I'm kind of expecting, not having used him a lot yet, so maybe I will change my mind. Okay, another UDK team, we can just go with the same strategy. I mean, I guess we could go with damn, I'm kind of tempted to go with Mortu, to be honest. Let's go with Mortu. He did pick the Kaimar. There's just no way I'm not gonna go with Mortu at this point. Yeah, let's go with this. if they give me the opportunity to use Warrior, there's just no way that I can not take that. Oh, okay, interesting. Tormin might definitely cause some troubles here, but now we can basically ban... We could even ban the Tormin if we want, it's kind of up to us. Should I do it? Wait, he only has one nuker. Okay, let's be nice and let's not ban the Tormin, because unless the UDK is the nuker, I don't think he has any nuker. We could definitely beat him if we ban the Tormin, but let's be nice. Also, Wukong has the very big aura, which is almost the same as Arbiter, so that is pretty nice. I guess you could combine it with something like Siphi and it would give you the speed aura in the team without having dodges or something else. Yeah, the UDK is in Stoneskin, so I think this guy made a mistake and he only picked one nuker, but I hope he wasn't counting on that I'm not gonna ban his nuker, because I don't want it to be that easy. But probably he just made a mistake, so... Okay, now he resisted it, so it didn't go through. Now, my Wukong had like... I forgot the exact number. 450 accuracy? Close to 500, so it could be that we got unlucky there, because you also get a lot from masteries that are not counted in that number, and then accuracy has that big advantage over resistance. So if he's actually resisting me like legitly, then that will be pretty high resistance on the UDK, like well past 500, and he will lose a lot of tankiness to do it. So most UDKs are not gonna be in a build like that. Yeah, both of our supports are resisting each other, so both are built-in resistance. His UDK is pretty fast though. That's kind of surprising. Okay, so we actually stole with the A3, which is only 50% chance to steal anyway. I'm pretty sure I just got unlucky and he doesn't have enough resistance. I was kind of surprised that he resisted my Wukong, to be honest. He isn't that high HP, so it could be that it has some resistance though, but I doubt that he has enough that it's like most likely that he's gonna resist it. But yeah, now we're kind of suspectable to get CC'd by Tormin. But the funny thing is that we don't have any like attack buffs or really any buffs in our team. So Tormin isn't gonna be that annoying to us. Yeah, we probably shouldn't go for the Chimera, so let's just go for the UDK, I guess. I mean, UDK is gonna take one hit from... Wait, let me see if... Oh, okay, UDK has polymorph. Damn. UDK is gonna take one hit of polymorph, but this one doesn't seem that tanky. So if I proc Beryl, I mean, not polymorph, I mean Beryl. If I proc Beryl, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill like 2 champions in his team. Like UDK and somebody else, like UDK and Tormin. But yeah, if I was gonna go for this, maybe I should have just went with oh damn. Maybe I should have just went with Staldus after all, because I think I could have since I ended up banning the Siphi, I definitely could have beaten this team with Staldus too, but I kind of wanted to go with Mortu for fun, because I had the rare opportunity to use him, and also also I let him have the Tormin, so I was kind of making it extra hard for myself. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Actually, I guess we should be good now. If I really want to play it safe, I should just forget about the Mortu and let's just focus on killing the Tormin and then kill the Maritska and Tormin and then we're good. Just to play super safe. Picking Mortu here was a bad idea. But yeah, I just did it because I got to use him. Damn, the Wukong passive is proccing all the time, as you can see. Okay, come on, let's get like a crit here. Please, no weak it. Okay, that should be it for this fight. I was kind of trolling myself here and making it extra hard, but we can clearly see that the Wukong was very useful. Mortu didn't do anything. I mean, I guess he could have gotten more lucky, but he also had a lot of CC in his team, so maybe it wasn't the best pick. I mean, I guess he did. I'm pretty sure he picked Tormin as the last champion in his team, but regardless, I could have just gone with Staltus in this fight. Nice. This is actually not good. I don't know if I should just skip this, because if I proc it now, let's just do it since we can. It would have maybe been better to just kill it with Rotos, because Rotos would get extra turn and then he could also do the A2 on the Wukong, but I mean on the UDK, but let's have fun. Since we got the opportunity to actually use the peril. But if I was tryharding there, I would have just done the A1 and not killed the Maritska with Mortu just yet. Rotos wasn't super high turn meter and he would get extra turn with the A3 anyway. This is kind of weird fight, I'm just trolling myself. I could have made this easier in so many ways, but we're doing it the hard way this time. It may even be that I'm gonna lose this fight. It's pretty bad looking for me at this time. If he has the double hit, then I'm already lost. Yeah, okay, well, we made that. Wait. His team is pretty low HP. Can we kill it with Wukong? Probably not. Okay, I was trolling myself in this fight. It was kind of for memeing and testing purposes, but you could clearly see that Wukong was very useful here. He's still like coming back to life all the time. Okay, my UDK is in Bolster and Immortal. If I can just, I don't know if Tormin already has his passive back, but if I can kill Tormin so that he doesn't proc the passive, maybe we still have a chance to beat this game. That will be super funny if that was possible. Because, yeah, I can't kill Tormin if he actually can... oh yeah, I can't focus it. Surely it has the passive back by now. One turn left for the AoE. I guess I should have just done the A2 on the UDK last turn. Okay, let's just surrender. He surely has it back by now. Anyway, that was me trolling myself, but it's okay. He was a level 99, so we gave him a bit of a break. I was also thinking of using Helicat a bit more with this Wukong strategy, but maybe I'll mostly use Staltos today and then I'll put the best defense gear on Helicat the next time. Helicat is right now in 4-piece Stoneskin and 2-piece Cruel, so he's not in the... He's more in a support build than high damage build this time. But yeah, in that fight the Wukong passive procced so many times, that really makes it interesting thing to use. I guess we should go with the UDK since they are going with that, but then we're not gonna have the Wukong. Let's just go with this for now, and then we're gonna decide if we want to use the Wukong or not. I mean, since he did go with those two, I might as well pick the UDK. I mean, he's likely gonna ban it though, to be fair. And I'm definitely gonna ban the Harima here. Well, actually, should I do it? Yeah, I'll probably do it. I don't think we're gonna use Wukong in this fight. If I had him in the Nuker build, then I would use it, but with this setup, no. Wait, did I boot the boots on back on Mountain King? I don't know if Mountain King has a full nuke build. He might be missing one piece of gear. That could be issue. I don't really have any other nukers. I have Initve, but Initve could be destroyed by the Harima so hard, so... I should have just gone with Initve. Maybe I was being a bit too cautious. I really want to use Initve, but it's pretty hard for... damn it, he had Warlord. It's pretty hard for me to use him. I think we're gonna lose this fight. It looks kind of bad. He has both Harima and Rotos, so it's like Mountain King isn't gonna do damage, and he's gonna kill us very fast, so it's probably gonna be 2 losses in a row now. He didn't end up banning my UDK or Duchess, which is kind of surprising though. Maybe we have a little bit chance here. I didn't think he would ban this. Okay, the Harima has Whale and I kind of want to focus the Harima, so this kind of sucks for us. The Mountain King A2 is gonna do no damage when the Harima is alive, so we have to kill it first. But I guess I can stack the damage and speed from masteries if I keep killing Rotos, so it's not the worst. Oh, nice. Oh, fuck. I misclicked there and I didn't use the guts as well. Okay, but after this fight we're back to business. No more trolling. Let's see how many fights we can win today with Wukong. Oh yeah, he has no polymorph in his team, so it's totally safe to use the UDK-A2, which very often people just don't use that skill. They turn it off in Classic Arena defense and they often don't use it in Live Arena. Do I have enough damage to kill the Harima with just the A1? Probably, right? Yeah. Okay, I think if we survive this far, we should win this fight, but it's still gonna get harder than this when we start meeting those Sifis and Mariskas, but he does have 2 good nukers, so it's kind of hard team. It's harder than it might seem for me, to be honest. Yeah, if I do the A2 now, it's definitely not gonna kill Elva because of the Harima passive, so let's just use it on Python. I don't think Python would die to the A1, so... Helicat is being annoying as always. Yeah, definitely I think... Well, actually, if I use the nuke build Wukong, then... Do I really need nuke Helicat tomorrow, but... Maybe I should have gone with the nuke Helicat build today. I used to use him a lot more than Staldos, but I kind of switched it around, but... I think if I really wanted to try hard it and do a lot of more 20-minute fights, then oftentimes he probably would be better for me than Staldos. Especially against those Taras teams specifically. Yeah, he's gonna revive his team many times. We're just stacking the damage on these champions and hoping that we can find an opportunity to A2 the revivers when Ramantu is dead. I mean, Harima is dead. My bad. Also, I'm gonna be moving on the weekend now, finally, which I talked about months ago. So, probably won't be that many videos this week. Maybe I'll try to do multiple videos today and tomorrow, but I'm gonna like it's gonna be pretty far away, so I'm gonna leave on Thursday and I'm gonna be there on like Friday, so I'm probably gonna take some time to move in on weekends, so I don't know if there's gonna be, if I have time to do videos on weekend or not, but it's kind of bad thing because it will be prime opportunity to test Wukong and make videos about it. I would definitely say so far from the testing though that if you're thinking if you want to use books on him, I don't want to make like super hard promises yet, because I hate when people state things as matter of fact without extensive testing, and often CCs get things very wrong in this game regarding champions, even if they don't mean it in like a bad way. But I think he's definitely gonna be useful, I'm sure of that, but I can't guarantee yet is the meta gonna be as a support or nuker, but I used my books on him and I kind of do recommend using him. And maybe if you have really good account, he might just end up being a fun champion, but I think his passive and A2 are so potent that I think even the endgame accounts are gonna find uses for him, and maybe it's gonna be multiple different uses. That maybe he's gonna be viable both as snooker and a support. I guess you could kind of compare him to Kaimar, that he doesn't do the cooldown resets like Kaimar does, but both of them do AoE buff strip and both of them do CC, but Kaimar's is AoE and Wukong's is single target, but it goes through Stoneskin and it's just stronger CC than Kaimar's sleep in general. Okay, it's taking me a lot of time to finish this team, which is kind of bad thing, because at some point the Harima is gonna stack the damage and it's gonna one-shot my team with the A2 that procs the A3. pretty scared of that at some point. The Elva is very fast and blocking those speed buffs and so on. Ah, damn it. Wait, can I just let's not go for A3 actually, let's do A2. Well, actually Harima is not gonna die to it then. Never mind, let's not do it. Harima is not gonna die and Python has increased defense, so it wouldn't have actually killed anybody if I did AoE. Now we're not gonna have defense buff for next turn though, so it's not gonna hit as hard. Yeah, this feels kind of stupid to hold on to this A2, but it feels like, oh damn it, it feels like the Harima is gonna die almost even without the A2, and if the Harima is alive then it's not gonna hit at all against the other champions, so I kind of want to save it, but this is not going well to be honest. And Helicat of course can't crit against Harima because of her passive, so this is kind of a problem for me. If Helicat could crit, this fight would be very easy, but now the issue is that with 2 revivers and Mountain King not doing any damage outside of Harima being dead, it's very tricky for me to actually end this fight. And both Harima and Rotos are gonna stack damage and hit very hard soon. These revivers are not the most tankiest ones though, so maybe I should just be desperate and try to A2 Elva even with Harima being alive. Minute fight. God damn it. I guess I'll just have to keep using the A2 on Harima just to keep it dead. Is Selva already gonna have the revive? Okay, I guess not, but I think Python does, so it's the same circle. Okay, maybe we should just try to kill the Elva. It's not very tanky build, so maybe I can kill him even through the Harima passive, which is gonna reduce the damage by an insane amount, but maybe it's still worth going for. Maybe this is a big risk, but let's go for the A2. Maybe I can kill Rotos, okay. Now I'm very susceptible to damage, so this might be a huge mistake. Okay, let's just gamble. Nah, let's go for the Harima, yeah. Nice, we got decreased cooldown from the masteries, maybe that's gonna help a bit. I guess we have now like 1 or 2 turns until the Harima revive is up, but the issue is that we don't have the Mountain King A2 now, so... Okay, nice. Maybe we can finally finish this off. I think Python still has couple turns left of his revive, so we might be able to do it. This is what I mean, that I have issue finishing fights with Mountain King, and I always say that I don't want to pick him against teams with 2 revivers. But we were kind of running out of Nugers here when he picked the Rotos and so on, so... Ah, damn it. Maybe we can just kill the Elva with the A1 now. Let's try it. Ah, not quite enough. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe we can still finish off this fight. I don't have the block damage up now though, so he could potentially nuke me. Honestly, I think if I just did the old UDK Helicat strategy, and I had my nuke Helicat in this fight instead of the current build, and then I had Necret in my team instead of Mountain King, I probably would have had easier time finishing him off with that team, even though this team technically has 2 nukers and not 1, but Helicat does have AoE and the damage from the passive, so I probably would have been better off with that, to be honest. He has kind of the opposite issue of me, that he has 2 good nukers, which is almost all it's all you need unless enemy picks one of them, or both of them, but he has 2 good nukers, but his supports are not the best, and I have kind of good supports with Duchess and Necret, or I guess I didn't use Necret in this fight, but I just need one more good nuker. Okay, it kind of looks scary, but it's fine. The Rotos definitely has a lot of damage now, but I still have the UDK, so I should be good. Okay, considering we're getting 15-minute fights, I need to stop trolling like I did on the last one and just play it safe and be merciless to my enemies. Okay, so we're 2-1. I would almost count it 3-0 because I trolled this one fight. We could have won it multiple ways, but let's get back to using Wukong today. Wait, let me double check that. Ah, okay. It's the same guy, right? I need to double check that. Does my Mountain King actually have boots, or is he missing them? Yeah, he picked both of the nukers again. I guess he probably knows that I have like I use Rotos, because it's very unusual for the enemy team to pick 2 nukers as their first 2 champions, but he's doing it every time. I guess we're gonna use Initve in this fight. Initve is not gonna do well against Harima, but we're gonna try to ban Harima, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't have lockout. If he does, that would be issue. Maybe again in this fight we're not gonna go with Wukong. Maybe I will go with Arbiter and Initve as my last 2. Yeah, let's do it, because Initve really wants to have that addict buff, and it's so squishy that it's pretty hard to protect it. Good Rotoses can easily kill Initve, or not even good Rotoses, just average Rotoses can easily kill Initve through Necret protection, so I'm not gonna even use it against him. We basically need to go first, or we need to have something like block damage on Initve to survive. shields and so on are not gonna do that much. Okay, he banned the init. I guess that makes sense. But it's gonna be very hard for him to finish off this fight with just Rotos and me having UDK. This is the pain that I often feel against my enemies. But I already know from the previous fight that his team isn't the most tankiest one, so there's no Marichka here, there's no Siphi that revile champions at like higher full turn meter, and it's not the most tankiest team, so Staldos can definitely do this one. It wouldn't work against Siphi and Marichka teams are pretty impossible to kill with Staldos, but this type of team it's not a problem. I guess the Mitrola Hex could be the issue here, or the passive, but I do have some protection with Dutch's immunity, so he's not gonna be threatening me with that the entire fight, but when it runs out then I will definitely get petrified. Is Mitrola in life? Okay, it's temporal chains. So again, he doesn't have any champion in his team with polymorph. I will definitely say that even if you don't have 6-star polymorph, and you play live arena specifically, you kind of do want to still have some champions in polymorph, even if you have only like 200 accuracy or something, because you're still going to meet a lot of nukers that have debuffs on them, like all of the main ones, Taras, Rotos, Harima, all of them have debuffs, and probably they're not gonna have very high resistance, so it's still gonna be very useful against them, even if you might lack enough accuracy to polymorph support champions like maybe Kaimar or Ukko that is built in resistance and so on. But definitely you need to have some polymorph in your team. I wouldn't go on a team that doesn't have any polymorph unless it's a speed team. In a speed team I guess you should go with temporal chains instead. Okay, if he gets Hex here we could be in trouble, because I want to do the double hit on next turn and I'm not gonna have the immunity up yet. Yeah, we can definitely see that even in a fight like this where I have the UDK, but still Rotos does have a lot of pressure and Staldos is kind of hungry for more damage on his skills. But UDK is just so massive counter to Rotos that it's making it terrible for him. But if I didn't have UDK in this fight and something else, he would totally destroy me with that team. Okay, next turn there's a high chance that Staldos is gonna get polymorphed, I guess. I mean, not polymorphed, petrified. Yeah. That was gonna happen. When the enemies often have like fast Siphis, they are basically never gonna get petrified, but the Hex does work pretty well against me because I'm running a slow Duchess and I usually don't have 2 champions in my team with immunity or cleanse. Oh, UDK got petrified as well. Damn. Well, actually, UDK getting petrified is almost a good thing for me. he's gonna take less damage from Rotos, I guess. Oh, now even the Duchess is gonna get... Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure Duchess... Yeah, okay. I mean, Arbiter was gonna get petrified. Now that we have Veil up, it's gonna be fine. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this was a mechanic that they changed, that at one point you would get petrified through immunity buff, but now you don't anymore, so it is a good thing. I couldn't find it in patch notes, but like, I recall that it happened and I spoke with multiple people and they were sure about it, so I'm not 100% sure, but there was several other things as well that they changed and they haven't mentioned in the patch notes, so I'm not sure if it worked like that way or not. But in either case, it's good that immunity can still protect you from it. I'm just not gonna have super high uptime with the immunity, so that's making it an issue in this fight. Yeah, it does seem like we can't end him with this team, and this time he's gonna just win the fight at some point. I wonder if I could do it with Wukong either, though, because well, he will get petrified tons first of all, and he might get... Well, I guess this guy doesn't have polymorph, but he might get polymorphed at some point too, but he has 2 revivers and Mitrala, so it's pretty hard to finish off this team without a like hard-hitting nuker. With something like Harima, because it's gonna stack damage, this wouldn't be hard, but it will still be nice to have higher uptime on the immunity buff. Or have a cleansing team or something. I think we should just surrender this fight. It seems pretty clear that we don't have enough damage to kill him with Staldos. Even if we didn't get petrified, I'm not sure if I could kill this team ever, so let's just end it. Oh, it's the same guy again. I guess it's gonna be best out of 3. Maybe I'll regear my Helicat after this fight, because let's use him over the... Wait, what? So he's letting me... Oh yeah, he had the first pick. So I guess in this fight I can use Rotos, and he's for sure gonna go with UDK. But that means that we finally have opportunity to use Wukong, so probably this fight we should win this time. Should I go with Nakarada and Wukong? Or Nakarada and Helicat. Helicat and Wukong. Helicat will give me more immunity buffs in the team. But I'm not gonna have enough damage to finish it off with that Helicat build. This is not looking that good for me. Wait, he doesn't have any polymorph in his team. Let's go with Ukko. I forgot about that, yeah. we need to use Wukong, of course. I guess he has cleanse, but still, there's no polymorph, so we definitely need to use Wukong. But yeah, I'm gonna run the optimizer in meantime, and I'm gonna build the Helicat after this fight. Oh, he had Warlord. That could have made it a lot harder if he used... Do we even want to use Wukong now? I guess we could. Yeah, let's do it. Just to use him. I mean, I don't think we definitely would have to use him now, but we're gonna have to ban the Warlord, so we could disable the Harima passive at the start. Okay, he banned the Rotos. Maybe I'm not gonna have enough damage. That was a mistake. God damn it. I was thinking that he's not gonna ban Rotos this time, but he did. Like, we could disable the Harima passive and then kill the Revivers with Rotos, but early on, but now it's not gonna be easy. I don't know if we have enough damage with the Helicat setup, but it's gonna be very annoying for him though, because he doesn't have any polymorph in his team. Wukong is just gonna be a menace to him. Maybe we still have enough damage with Helicat with this setup. Yeah, so I guess he disabled Helicat's passive now, so he's not gonna get the full benefit, but I guess we'll just have to wait and get back to it later. I don't think it makes sense to try to sleep anyone right now, so let's try to stun instead. By the way, this is exactly what I mean with what I said in the previous fight, that you definitely want to have some polymorph in your team, even if it's not 6-star. Because now, since we do know that he doesn't have polymorph, even though our team is very scuffed and we don't have a good nuker, but it's a nightmare for him to deal with us, so... Should I just polymorph the Elva to get rid of it? It's still gonna get the heals now. I think we're just gonna go with A1. We need to get kills and get rid of those revives. Oh yeah, actually, since I can stun him, maybe that's the way that... Wait, next turn we're gonna run out of block damage. Yeah, since I can stun them, I have multiple... Both Ukko and Wukong can stun them, so... Maybe it's still double. I think we should just kill the... I mean, not kill, polymorph the... Ronda, just so he's not gonna kill Helicat right now. That was kind of weird use of it, but... I wanted to buy a little bit of time to get the skills back up. I guess we need to kind of focus on the Ronda so that he doesn't put the block passives on Helicat. Helicat used to be in polymorph, but I did change him to temporal chains because he doesn't have high accuracy. I think he's gonna kill Helicat on the next Ronda turn. Ronda doesn't have attack buff, so he's not super threatening in this fight, even if it's gonna be annoying with his or her block skills and block passives. Yeah, that did like 0 damage to me. I guess we can reduce its... No, never mind. I thought we could reduce its turn meter. Yeah, this is a very scuffed fight. If I had just a real nuker in this one, then we could easily finish it off, because our supports are being a menace to him, but the damage just isn't there. But this is partly my mistake, because I knew that Helicat isn't in the full damage build for this one, but I still went with him. Yeah, I guess we could polymorph the Ronda now, but let's just let it be. Yeah, we need to start killing the revivers though. If we barely can even kill the nukers, then we're gonna have no shot at actually finishing off this fight. In the end, we have to kill the revivers multiple times, because they're gonna keep reviving each other's. Ah, damn it, Ronda barely didn't die. It would have definitely died if we were in the damage build, but we weren't, and we didn't have defense buff up, so we only got it after that turn. Yeah, maybe I should start polymorphing one of the revivers to try to reduce the heals. But I think it kind of looks bleak. I don't think we can finish this fight either. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, many people were asking me that are you not looking forward to the Wukong as a support instead of nuker? And I was, but I really need a nuker, so that's why I'm kind of more interested to try him out as nuker, because I really need a good second nuker outside of Rotos. But he's clearly a very good support. That part is obvious. Oh yeah, we also do reduce their HP by 50% if we polymorph them, so we should be polymorphing his revivers all the time. By the way, I don't know if Wukong is gonna get revived now, since he blocked the passives. He may not, because I think that happens with Lydia as well, that if you do that then with Ramantu or Ronda, then it's actually not gonna get revived with her passive or proc it, so I'm not 100% sure if it works like that on Wukong, but I would guess it does, so let's play it smart and actually revive him at that time. Oh, what? The Python resisted our Wukong. Yeah, the damage is not impressive at all. Should I just surrender this one? God damn it, I don't want to surrender 2 fights in a row because it's only about the damage, and we could totally taken both of these to 30 minutes, but we're giving them up anyway just because we don't have good nukers, so it feels kind of annoying. I don't think he can beat me in 30 minutes, to be honest, if I really try, or maybe he can, but it would be kind of close. So yeah, I guess it really does have resistance, even though I did polymorph him earlier, but I guess he does have more resistance than my Wukong can handle. We might have had better chance in the last fight to take it 30 minutes, but I think I don't want to I want to play this one in the end just because I gave him a free win in the last fight, even though I probably could have taken it to 30 minutes. I really don't see how I can win, though. Clearly we don't have enough damage to take it. Okay, never mind. Let's just surrender, let's fix the Helicat build, and let's try to actually win some fights. Those things are super annoying just because you know that it's only like if I just had a better nuker, then I could beat that fight, but so I think we're gonna take off some of the Staldos gear and put it on Helicat instead, and we're just not gonna use Staldos today, we're just gonna go with Helicat. And maybe we can try to abuse the fact that after polymorph they lose health and try to reduce their reviver's health in that way as well. Okay, let's actually put it up so that we can see what we run on the Helicat. I have made videos about this before too, so it shouldn't be anything new. We're gonna set the enemy defense at 4200 and we're gonna calculate the damage with defense buff. And we went with the damage preset, right? Yeah, we did. Usually you want to set this for the skill if you have ignore defense on your champion, but it doesn't really matter if we don't have any ignore defense. We want to have some good amount speed. Let's go 250. We will try a few different builds and see which one is the best. Yeah, I was trying to cancel the last fight before it started and change the Helicat build, but we got the fight very fast and had to do that fight. Even though I didn't want to do it, but yeah. Maybe we will go a bit slower, it depends what kind of builds it throws at us. Oh, you can still change it to the old UI? Is this gonna be the old one? Yeah, it is. It even shows you the silver cost. I don't think that part matters, to be honest. Oh, it has lots of sliders. Okay, so we would lose a lot of oh, it's just basically the Staldos build. I guess we'll put it. This build is fast, but it's kind of lacking in damage, so I don't know if I will regret this one, but I guess we'll just go straight up stealing the Staldos build this time. But yeah, maybe it will be a lot more fun tomorrow when I use Wukong as snooker. We will see. I think he's very good as support though. It's just the issue in my fight wasn't Wukong. Wukong was very useful, but it was more about me only having Rotos. But hopefully this will, even if I'm losing the fights, hopefully this will give you some ideas about what Wukong can do and if you want to use him and how you should build him or not. But like I said, today is going to be him in support build, and tomorrow I'm definitely gonna use him as a nuker. Ah, fuck. Wait, where is... okay. I'm being blind. I mean, this is kind of an okay build, but it doesn't have very high crit damage, so it's not the most impressive one, but it is kind of fast build, so of course we're gonna lose something for it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's like 264 speed, so that's pretty fast. It's just crit damage is kind of low, but we do want him fast. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use him with Nakarada in every fight, so okay, let's get to it and see if we do any better, or maybe we do worse with the full nuke build Helicat. Even though he might have less crit damage than he had before, but now he's in both Savage and Cruel and has way more defense, so it's still gonna be a massive damage increase. This is probably the gear that I would run on Harima if I had one, but not yet. But the UDK thing is kind of interesting with Rotos though, because my enemies tend to like to pick UDK against me, of course Harima as well, but that always gives me the opportunity to try pick Wukong and finally have one way to kind of counter UDK. I'm not sure if he's gonna pick UDK in a speed team, so I'm not gonna do it against him either. He could still go with bombs and warlord or something and make this very annoying for me, so let's not go for that. We're definitely gonna pick Wukong though. I think Wukong makes sense here. Yeah, let's go with Helicat. Then I'm either gonna go with Nakarada Reviver or UDK as the last one, probably. Okay, should I go with Nakarada or Reviver? There's a good chance that he's gonna ban the Datsu, so maybe we will go with Python. Wait, he only has polymorph for one champion. Let's go with Ukko. Ukko is very squishy though. Is it gonna be so? Damn. Well, let's just go with this. It's too late. I'm taking too much time to think about it. Come on, let's get a win this time. Actually, I'm screwed. I should have just picked Nakarada. He's just gonna sleep my Helicat, even though it's fast, but I don't have Nakarada or UDK to protect him, so I think he's just gonna sleep it this time. Oh, okay, nice. I think he kind of made a mistake here, that This led to Ukko and not my Helicat. Well, can my Helicat survive? I guess technically, but that's not quite good enough. Maybe we can buy... Well, I don't think Helicat is gonna get turned here. It's probably lost. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just gone with Nakarada instead of Ukko. Well, when I'm trying new things, I guess mistakes are gonna be made. Yeah, no way my Rotos can make a comeback here. Even if I kill the... Okay, he's got the Thermometer boost. Even if I kill the Harima, then no way I would 1 versus 4 that fight. Okay, maybe we will go just with the same team except with Nakarada, and that means that either we're gonna have a Duchess or Nakarada, so hopefully we will get 1 turn with Helicat. Yeah, it's not easy trying those like D tier teams and trying to put a fight against some of these guys. Even though I'm kind of trolling myself here today because I'm testing new things and like picking bad teams, and even in that one fight I let the enemy team win on purpose, so definitely not gonna climb points today. Probably it's not something that you would, unless you use it as a nuker, probably you wouldn't use Wukong in every fight, but it can be a good pocket pick to have that you will pick on some fights to try to counter their passives or champions with the polymorph. But I think forcing him on every team in every fight is of course probably not worth it. It's not something like Siphi, for instance, that you can pick in every single fight, and you should always first pick it if you have. Damn. So we don't even have the Staldus gear, which will be kind of good against Rotos, so this might be pretty hard. Like, we basically lost 2 of our nukers here, Staldus and Rotos, so now it's gonna be like Helicat and Mountain King or something. Or maybe Helicat and Initve. I don't think I'll use Wukong in this fight if I actually want to try have some kind of opportunity to win. Unless I go with... okay, never mind, let's just go with Mountain King and Helicat. This team looks very scuffed. I do really like the fact though that those 7-day lock-in rewards that Plarium is making, all of them except that, what was it called? I think Victor, the High Elf Archer, all of them except that one have been really good, so it's clearly something that they are trying to do on purpose, that those lock-in rewards are always extra special and they aren't quite like the normal fusions or new legendary champions that we get in the game. Damn, my voice is kind of dying on me. I have been blabbering too much about Wukong while losing the fights. Okay, his team is kind of weird too. He's using Aelil, which is considered a meme champion. But I might have the same issue here again, that even if I survive for a bit, I might not have enough damage to finish him off, and he's definitely gonna finish me off, so I really need to get it going and try to end it fast. Maybe we will try the idea now that we polymorph one of his revivers at the start and reduce its health and remove all of the buffs that way. Nobody has polymorph, which is kind of good for us. Or should I just open? Maybe I should open with the A3 actually, because nobody has. Well, okay, he has a lot of protected buffs though. Yeah, but a lot of the defense buffs are not protected. Yeah, let's just steal the buffs, yeah. Okay, Sifi is in resistance. That's good to know. Oh, damn it. I didn't even remember that Aelil has block buffs, because those are not really relevant generally. I don't know why he went after Wukong first, because Wukong is gonna get revived. Yeah, he should have gone after Nakarada first. Wait, is Wukong gonna, like, if I do double turn now on Nakarada, is Wukong gonna get revived in between these turns? That would be kind of funny. Okay, I guess not. Ah, fuck. I wasted the A3 because I forgot that he still had the block buffs on him. Anyway, I guess this is another loss. Yeah, tomorrow. Wait, why does he keep killing the Wukong even though he knows that Wukong is gonna get back to the game in a couple turns? Tomorrow we'll definitely play with the Nuke Wukong, and it's probably gonna be pretty fun. It's kind of gonna make him a tanky nuker because he's gonna get revived all the time. I guess Life Harvest is gonna destroy him, but it's still better than nothing to get like tons of revives all the time. He's still going after the Wukong. He's just playing with the passive that it has. If he just A3'd the Nakarada there, then the fight would have already ended. He's kind of playing with his food. Mountain King still hasn't taken a single turn after 3 minutes of the fight. Should I just actually... I wanted to polymorph the Python, but we should polymorph the Rotos because otherwise we're gonna lose right now, so we'll have to go for it. Yeah, again Mountain King isn't gonna get the turn. I guess he's gonna get block buffs, I mean immunity on him finally. Not, please, no block buffs anymore. Yeah, Wukong died for the millionth time and he's gonna get back instantly. Or almost instantly. Damn, that wasn't a lot of damage, but I guess Python had a lot of buffs on him as well. Oh yeah, he had decreased defense, god damn it. I was expecting the Siphi to die, but not with that decreased defense. I guess we're screwed here, but let's try to reduce the turn meter of one of the nukers. I think this is it at this point. Nakarada is definitely gonna die, and there's gonna be no comeback for him, unlike Wukong. The Siphi A1 sleep is totally destroying me in this fight though. I think Python has revived, right? If I kill the Siphi, he's just gonna revive it anyway. Can I even kill it though? Maybe I can't. Okay, I could. Yeah, there's just no way we're gonna win this in the end though. I don't think so. Almost looking good, but there's just no way. Should I kill the elite actually? Yeah, let's kill the elite just to reduce some pressure. I don't know if I'm gonna regret that one, but had to go for it. The 8-3 is mostly, it has the utility that it goes through block damage, but it does pretty much the same damage as the A1, only slightly more, but this is basically the end of the fight, so might as well use it. Damn, are we actually gonna win this one? I wonder how many times Wukong got revived in this fight. Oh my god, we actually won it. I don't know if I even deserved that win, to be honest, but if anything, he was just I don't know why he was killing the Wukong. Was he just testing the passive or having fun, or what was he doing? But he could have just focused on my Nakarada instead of killing the Wukong like 500 times in that fight. But yeah, I might not be doing well in these fights, but I think this session is a good testament that Wukong is a very, very good and very annoying champion. Of course, it's not gonna be something like Siphi or Harima or Rodos or Taras, but he's clearly up there. Like, he's very useful and annoying champion. And like I said, basically the only counter to Stoneskin in this game. Bombs are technically, but every team is running multiple immunities, and Mariska puts block damage on her passive, so in practice bombs are very hard to use. And basically, bombs are only usable if you go first in the first place, and even then it's still very risky and hard to use them. Bombs might be fairly annoying and hard for me personally, but if you fight against top players in Classic Arena or Live Arena, then they are gonna be a lot worse against them than they are gonna be against me, so I'm always gonna go second against pretty much any team. Since, as we can see in the like Gold Live Arena, Siphi is definitely the most used and best champion for this game mode, and if you have Siphi, then you're gonna first pick it always. There's no fight that one player in either side has Siphi and they're not gonna pick it. There is always gonna be Siphi, so even if it's a tanky build, maybe it's not. Wait, Helicat is kind of screwed against this one. I think I still go with Helicat. Even if it's a tanky Siphi and not full speed, still they're gonna go first against your team if you don't have any turn meter booster like Arbiter or Siphi in your team. So Even the slow Sifis are gonna be well above 300 speed, so I think we probably should ban the Ukko since we did go with the Helicat strategy. This team does look almost beatable though. Oh, and this is kind of nice that he bans the Duchess, but we still have speed aura because of Wukong. And hopefully Wukong will go after his Arbiter, but even if he doesn't, maybe he goes after one of the nukers, but I'm hoping that he could maybe... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I have to polymorph the UDK, but... Well, actually, maybe I can steal the... No. I was gonna say if Harima goes first, and then Leorios, maybe I could steal the attack buff from Leorios, but... That didn't happen. Okay, I guess we're gonna go for a polymorph on the UDK. Let's just hope that we actually have enough accuracy to debuff him. Okay, we did, nice. That's very close. If my Rotos didn't have 6-star bone armor and ungodly gear, then we would have already lost this fight. Even though he has Harima passive, I think I probably have enough damage to kill the Leorios. Hopefully. Okay, good. Damn, we actually got one win that was fairly, well, not easy at all. I mean, Rotos was probably like 1 HP, but win is a win, so we will take it. But nobody actually died in this fight, so we will call it a massive, like, stomp against the enemy team. Yeah, I mean, my Rotos I think is like 63k HP, and he has the Necret protection and strengthen and 6-star bone armor, so he barely died that. He barely survived that Harima A2. But he did, and Wukong was very useful once again, so. I think I'm gonna call this video Support UDK Destroyer of Stoneskin. I was just always need to come up with good names to try to clickbait the videos, and sometimes I'm too lazy and I just don't try to make anything good, and then those videos do a lot worse, so I guess I'll go with that. I often ask somebody in the official Discord to come up with video names, and I have just copied multiple names of that he gave to my videos in the past. Yeah, shout out to Nakarada, who is also one of the mods in the game, but he's the one that sometimes gives me video name ideas. I mean, probably it doesn't matter that much, but it clearly matters sometimes, or it feels that way at least, so. I also got many comments. So sometimes some people get really angry that I have some kind of clickbaity thumbnail or name in the video, but actually much more often I get comments or DMs from people that are telling me that that I'm kind of hurting myself in the foot for not clickbaiting enough, that I need to like, all of the other CCs are doing it anyway, so why am I not trying to clickbait? And I agree, I should try to do even more clickbaiting, even though it feels like I'm trying to do it, but when I look what other people are doing, it's not like, it feels like I'm not even trying. Not to say that as a chap, like, there is anything wrong with that, but everybody knows that that's how it goes on the videos. I mean, I'm not doing like gasp emotes on my videos, and I haven't really considered doing that. I think I might add my face to the thumbnails at some point, but I'm waiting. I don't have any lighting for my camera, so I'm I actually just recently bought a light and I'm trying to get better quality video. And when I have that fixed, then maybe I will do it, but I'm still not gonna do some kind of gasp emotes or anything like that. Not that there is anything wrong with that, but that's not me, so... Okay, he's using... By the way, this champion has interesting name. His name sounds Finnish. I don't know if that's coincidental or it's purposeful, but his name is Vanhanen, which sounds like it's a Finnish name, so... Are we gonna go with Helicat again? If he's gonna go with something like Georgid or Bombs, Helicat is gonna suck, but... Let's go Wukong first, and maybe I will go with Mountain King and not Helicat. Wait, what was that champion's name? Was it? I thought it was 100, but maybe something like that, something very close to it. Yeah, it was kind of... oh, it's Valkanen, not Vanhanen, okay. Yeah, Vanhanen is like a last name in Finland, but it was Valkanen. It still sounds very, very Finnish name. In Finnish, Valkoinen is white, so it almost sounds like that. Okay, he went with Baron, and Helicat is gonna suck against him, so I guess I have to go with Mountain King. Who's also gonna suck, but maybe it's gonna be slightly better than... Actually, should I just go with Morto? Fuck it, let's go with Morto. He could just go with A1s, but I don't think he will. Hopefully he will ban it. It would be super fun if he bans the Morto, but I don't think he's gonna ban it. But I think I would have been screwed either way against this team, so might as well throw him into a loop and see if he actually wants to ban the Morto. Okay, he didn't, yeah. He called my bluff. Yeah, he's gonna win this, but if I picked Helicat, then he would just have zero chance in surviving, and... But I should have gone with Mountain King, even if he would have died to the AoE nuke, but maybe I would have gotten a revive on him, but... I guess he's just gonna avoid the AoE skills and try to A1 me down or something. I don't know. If we had nuke Wukong here, it might be totally fine though. Yeah, if the Wukong was in a nuke build, this would be very good, but he might not know that it's a nuke build, so maybe he's still gonna go with the AoE. I mean, that it's a support build. Okay, yeah, he has the block revive skill, but he has to kill one of his own teammates or something. He's very susceptible to polymorph. He has tons of debuffs on him. I don't think those are the only ones. I think on multiple of... Let me look at him up. On multiple of his skills he has debuffs, so... Wait, I wasn't looking for a second. Did he do AoE? By any chance did my... Wait, I think when he does that and he blocks the secret skill, if I polymorph him now, does he lose the skill? He actually might lose it. Wait, what? Ah, I was too slow. Now he's gonna have the block revive. Anyway, maybe my Morto actually procced Peril. I didn't see it. Okay, let's just... Wait, his CV is very squishy though, but I guess we should just surrender this fight. Yeah, it's very scuffed. I would have Stardust would have still been good in this one. This is kind of the issue that I have in against many teams. It would be better if I use my Helicat in my best damage gear, but then in some fights it's not usable, like against Georgid and Baron, and now it's kind of hurting me to not have my Stardust geared. But yeah, I guess I'll put the Stardust. I'll probably not put it in the same gear that it was, but I'll keep Helicat in the gear that he is now, and I'll put Stardust in my second best nuke gear for next video. Okay, let's just surrender. It's already lost. Moving on from that one. Yeah, I don't know what's up with today's video, but it just I don't have the nukers to do this, especially now since I keep going back and forth that either my Helicat or Stardust isn't in a nuke gear, and I always end up wanting the other one that isn't built. So what? Oh my god! Finally, we have a fight that we might actually do well in. He early picked Ukko. That means we're definitely gonna go with Mortu, and we could even preemptively pick UDK against this guy. Maybe we're not gonna go with Wukong in this fight because we're not gonna need it. I might just go with Mortu and Nakarada as my last two picks if he lets me. But if I have that team, that's basically my best possible team, and that team has very high win ratio. I'm not gonna lose with this team. Yeah, out of all of my teams, this is the best one. So this is my. I mean, I can lose. I'm not saying I can't lose, but this is the best possible matchup for me. Even if he picks something like Taras and very strong champions. At this point, if he picks Taras, I'm just gonna ban it, but okay, he didn't. Okay, I memed in so many fights today that this time we're just gonna play it smart and safe, and we're gonna ban one of the nukers, and now we're like guaranteed to win at this point, I think. Well, maybe that's a harsh word, but almost certainly we're gonna win this one. Even though we got humiliated in the last couple fights, but this is technically higher rated opponent with better team. But now we have two valid nukers, and now we are actually kind of competitive against him. Hopefully though, when I go with the nuke Wukong, that will go really well, and maybe I will feel that it's pointless to even consider the support build on my account for now. I hope that's gonna be the case. We will see. I'm definitely gonna go with the very tanky builds then, and hope to like abuse his passive. Okay, that start was kind of horrible. So he both removed the Stoneskin and stunned the Mortu, so I guess we're not gonna win after all. And everybody got. He removed both of the Stoneskins and he stunned everybody except UDK, so he couldn't, and he didn't get any polymorphs on him, so he couldn't. He pretty much couldn't have had any better RNG than that, so that sucks. My Rotos has attack buff, damn it. If he didn't have attack buff, maybe if he hits the Rotos hard and he loses the attack buff from mastery, it's almost possible to still beat him. That Maritska isn't very tanky, but I don't think I can do it with the attack buff. I mean the attack debuff. Let's try to see if, I mean we're still fair, but I don't think we're gonna one-shot the Maritska. Let's see if we can one-shot the Ramantu and try to prolong the fight that way. Yeah, now we don't have attack buff, yeah. Attack debuff. Yeah, we got very unfortunate start at the fight, but if we didn't, then this fight would have been very good matchup for me. Okay, if I proc extra turn here, I think I can still win. Give me extra turn. No, okay. Yeah, if I got the extra turn there, then I would have killed the Ragas and A2 the Ukko, and either way I maybe would have had a chance, but that went horribly wrong. I was like almost certain that I was gonna win that fight, but everything went to shit. Pardon my French. But yeah, this video is not gonna be testament to my live arena progress, because we're basically getting owned by everybody. But Wukong has been very good. That's the issue is not Wukong here for sure. I don't know if he's gonna be quite top tier in popularity, but I think he's gonna be something like Ukko at least, if not more popular. But I think we're definitely gonna see him in the future as well. Probably first couple days people are not gonna have him geared, but maybe in a week or so after the next champion training event we will see him used a lot, and probably it will dwindle down a bit eventually, but I think he's gonna be something that actually gets used. So most of the champions in this game get never used, so if you get some use it's pretty good, especially for a free champion. I guess we're just gonna go with the Helicat comp now that we don't even have the Staldos geared and he picked Harima, so Mountain King is gonna be horrible against this guy. Okay, that team doesn't look like the worst. Maybe we could go with Mountain King. I'm just hoping that he doesn't pick a second reviver, which he totally can and probably should do as well. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking about going with Helicat, but he already has the Kai Martin and maybe I don't want to ban it, so let's actually go with Mountain King and Wukong. But yeah, today I once again complain about nukers, and maybe this was kind of fun to do it this way, because next time that I play live arena I'm definitely gonna have 2 nukers, and I'll gear my Staldos as well. Maybe I actually have 4 or 5 potential nukers, and maybe I can do a lot better, hopefully. Who do we want to ban here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna ban the Sifi actually. Yeah. Oh, he didn't ban my Rotos, that's kind of surprising. I was expecting for him to ban it or Dashes and not Necrot. Wait, is my Wukong lower HP than Rotos? Oh, never mind, I don't even have Necrot. I think Wukong might actually be slightly lower HP and get protected, but no, I think we had, yeah, in one fight I think we had Wukong and Necrot. I think they're pretty much the same HP, but I guess Wukong is slightly more. Maybe, yeah, maybe I fixed it yesterday. Yeah. Should I? No, let's. No, okay. I was thinking if I want to steal the attack buff from Ronda, but let's just polymorph the Harima and buy us some time. He also has the stun too, so it's definitely very annoying. Basically, you could use him as alternative version of Kaimar. Okay, he does have the Harima, but hopefully the Arbiter is very squishy. This is incredibly squishy Arbiter, so I should be able to kill it. Yeah, good. I would have gone for the A2, but the HP was so low that I wanted to try kill both Kaimar and Arbiter, but maybe that was a bit risky. I should have just done the A2 on the Arbiter. I guess we can do one more fight then, since this was a fast one. Oh, okay, maybe not. Unless I get a really fast queue. Oh, okay, I did. Oh, this guy. I think I have fought against him many times before as well. I don't recall if I usually lose or win against him though. I almost want to get 2 Wukongs now because I want to have one as snooker and one as support. Not that I can use both of them in live arena, but I could use the support in classic arena and the nuker in live arena, which I probably kind of wouldn't end up doing if I had to. But I don't want to pay like 300 games every week to keep going back and forth in his masteries, so I probably need to pick one build and stick with it. Should I go with Helicat? The George, it can destroy Helicat though. Okay, let's just go with Python and Wukong, but many of my normal champions today are not geared, like Ronda isn't geared and Staltus isn't geared, so I'm kind of running out of options. I pretty much have to go with either Mountain King, Helicat or Initve against him. Initve, wait, should we actually go for the Initve strategy? If he doesn't ban the Wukong, and we get to polymorph the UDK, or yeah, UDK, then we could kill it. Let's just go for it. One thing you could also do is polymorph just any champion, and then use. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, polymorph just any champion, and then use Initve A2 on it and try to. If you kill the polymorph with the Initve A1, it's not gonna block revive. But if you use a multi-hit and it kills the sheep, then it's also gonna hit the actual champion and kill it too. So if you use Initve A2 on a polymorph target and it kills the polymorph, then it's also gonna kill the actual champion. Unless it's something like Taras and maybe you need 2 hits of the A2 to kill the sheep, then it might not, but it will definitely kill other champions at least. Yeah, we have kind of weird matchup here, but I think this is almost okay for us. The UDK is gonna destroy the Rotos, but Initve still has some chance to try kill Candy if we just get a chance to attack it when it's not wailed. Even though I don't have attack buff and UDK is gonna take one hit, so it's not gonna be that easy. Maybe with Init the A2 and Necret ally attack, maybe we can actually kill the candy. And if we're able to do that, then we already win the fight at that point. Come on, let's get one last win. I have been doing terribly today. I need to get one win that I was not expecting to get. Okay, Python already died in... Oh, wait. He's still gonna kill, yeah. I don't know if my Rotos can even end it at this point. He might actually be able to kill me with the supports, I'm not sure. It's gonna take a long time for the... Well, not that long. I guess the Stoneskin is about to end, but it depends how much I weak hit on the UDK if I can win this fight or not. Initve did kill the candy though, so we need to give him some props, but I guess I got slightly lucky with the counter attack too. Come on, no weak hit. Yeah, of course, if he had Taras instead of Candy, we would have gotten destroyed, but he didn't, so Initve was actually usable against him. Rotos is still gonna heal himself, and nobody even knows about it because it's so irrelevant, but even Initve passive actually does heal him. Like, if he gets a kill, I think he heals himself by 30% of his max HP, which isn't much because I think his max HP is something stupid like 13k or something, but technically he can heal himself. Okay, I guess we can pretty much put the fight in auto at this point. Or actually, no, let's... Maybe the AI is not as good as me. But I think we're gonna lose, sadly. Come on, no weak hit. Please, no weak hit. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a tanky UDK though, so it's not gonna be easy. I do have a decent amount of heals on Rotos because of the weak hit. Because of the masteries that I have on him, so... And the bone armor, of course. The most important part here is that we have the 6-star bone armor. Come on, extra turn. No. Yeah, it's looking bleak. God damn it. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, well, I knew that was gonna happen, but it is what it is. Almost got him with Initve though, but I used to use Initve a lot when Live Arena was new, but the meta kind of evolved and people are using very tanky teams, and Taras and Maritska and Harima got a lot more common because they were a bit newer when Live Arena was released, and now there was many 10 axes on them and people have gotten them, so it's kind of becoming pretty much impossible to use Initve anymore, but I guess we got to use him one time. My Python got blown up at the start. I was kind of hoping that he would survive a few more turns, because he's pretty tanky, but if he didn't die right at the start, I guess we would have won it. But I mean, he is like 140k HP, so it's not like he's super squishy, but I'm sure that guy has very good gear on his candy. I really wish I would have candy, even though you don't see it a lot in live arena, but I would definitely use it if I had it. I even have Necrit and Cardial, so I could make some ally attack teams with candy as well. Anyway, I mean, I did horribly in my fights, but let's not take it away from Wukong. I will definitely say that even from these bad fights, you can clearly see that the support Wukong is a usable build. And probably tomorrow or the next day, I will try the nuke Wukong. But today I was going with this kind of resistance build that had 470 accuracy and 349 resistance. So around, like, let's say 450, both of them. You could go without resistance at all as well, but I was kind of trying to resist champions that don't have 6-star polymorph. And I don't know, probably Wukong got polymorphed once, but I don't even remember, but he definitely didn't get polymorphed too many times in his fights. Even though the A3 steals all of the enemy buffs, so this skill has very high chance of polymorphing him, but with the A2 you're fairly safe, even if the enemy even if they do have 6-star polymorph, but it's just one debuff, but the buff steal is like rocking the polymorph so many times that you're almost certain to get polymorphed with it. But outside of the A2, which I was talking a lot in the video, that it goes through Stoneskin and you can disable some passives by polymorphing them, or you can take away half of the enemy support's HP and all of the buffs with this skill. But the A3 and A1 are kind of interesting combination as well, because A3 is gonna steal all of the buffs, and then you can try to stun them with A1. Though it isn't 100% chance, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. And the passive was very good. We saw with that on many fights he got revived like 10 times or something ridiculous. And I was basically going with the basic support build today. I should get this cycle of revenge as well, but I didn't farm the masteries fully yet, and I'm out of gems, and we're gonna get new fusion soon. But basically, this is the masteries that I will go in this build, and you could go either with accuracy or resistance tier 6 one. It depends on your build. But the important ones that you don't want to miss, I guess even this one is kind of good. It gives you 5% more chance to get stun on the A1. I don't think that's a big deal, but you could go with that one, and then I will definitely go with Evil Eye that reduces turn meter by 20%. It can be useful. And then all of the ones that give you either accuracy or resistance, you definitely don't want to miss out on them. But I will pretty much go with this build and also take Cycle of Revenge. But that's a long video. I need to get some food and take a little break and maybe get emotionally healed after getting destroyed in live arena. But that's it for this video, and see ya.